Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today I've got a Steph Curry build for you. So make sure he's a point guard and we'll move on. So for the body settings, he's listed at 6'3", so we're going to make the build 6'3". He may be 6'2" without shoes on, but his listing on the NBA website is 6'3". In terms of the weight, you can drop it to 170, but I just found you lose a lot of defense with that. And this build can defend to some degree because Steph is quite a decent defender, which is part of the reason why Golden State is such a good defensive team, because he's able to at least defend at an above average rate. Now for wingspan, we want to drop that to the minimum, which is 6'3". This is important as it pushes the 3-point shot up to 96, which unlocks some Badgers Hall of Fame. So that's important to have the wingspan at minimum. Body shape's up to you and we'll move on. So for finishing, we just want to put close shot to 60. That just gets upgraded with the mid-range shot. In terms of driving layup, this is his primary mode of finishing at the rim. You know, he has dunked before, but you rarely see him dunk, so we're not going to be upgrading that. The only thing we're going to be upgrading is close shot and driving layup. We're going to put that to 89. That just unlocks the gold layup badges, so you know, fearless finisher, giant slayer, and slithery finisher. And that gives you the 12 finishing badges. Now for shooting, we do want to pop the mid-range up to 90. It isn't quite max, but 90 is still a great rating for your mid-range shot. It does unlock things, you know, like difficult shots, which works in the mid-range at gold. So if you're using that and you really like it, that's definitely there for you. Now for 3-point shot, we want to max that out because that unlocks the Chef Badge Hall of Fame. And we are making Steph Curry, and this badge is named after him. So we definitely want that as high as we can get it. And that's unlocked at 96.3. And for the free throw, he is a 90, or he's almost a 90% free throw shooter. I think it's 89 point something or close to that. So I had the points to get it to 92. Which you really shouldn't miss at all with that free throw rating. But that's shooting, so you get the 35 badges in shooting. Now for playmaking, I'll push pass accuracy up to 93. I had the points to get it a bit higher. I could have stopped at 90 because that's when you get gold dimer. But I just pushed it up a bit more just because I had the points. But you could always drop that back. But I put pass accuracy to 93, and I've also maxed out ball handle at 93 just for the extra badge point. You also get Hyperdrive Hall of Fame if you're interested in that. In terms of speed with ball, we also want to put that to 88, which is one below the max. You could go lower to 87, but I had the points again to bump that up a little bit to 88. But that's playmaking, so you get the 33 badge points in playmaking. In terms of defense, like I said before, Golden State are a really great defensive team. So, you know, Steph Curry's their starting point guard. He's the one guarding the ball most of the time. So he must be half decent if they're such a great defensive team. So that's my thinking anyway. When I watched him, he doesn't actually do too bad. When he switched on to bigger players, he can struggle, but guarding, you know, pound for pound, I think he's okay. Which is why I'm comfortable with putting perimeter defense to 86 for Steph Curry, just unlocking the gold clamps and gold menace. And also he averages a fair, almost, I think around 2 steals a game, or he has been close to that in his career. So I feel comfortable putting steal to 86 as well, just to get the gold pickpocket. And of course you get gold interceptor at 78. But that's the 18 defensive badges. So for physicals, now he's not the quickest. I suppose in a foot race he wouldn't be beating players like Ja Morant and people like that, De'Aaron Fox, but he is quick, so we want to get speed at a good level. I think 87 speed and acceleration is quite decent. You should have no trouble running around the court with that speed and getting out on fast breaks. Now we're not going to upgrade strength or vertical because we can't dunk, and there's no point upgrading strength on a guard that's only 6'3". Now for stamina, we're just going to put the rest on stamina for 90 stamina. And that's the build. So in total we have 12 finishing, 35 shooting, 33 playmaking, 18 defensive badges, for a total of 98 badges on the Steph Curry build. That's pretty much a walking Hall of Fame shooter with fantastic playmaking as well, and gold defense. So a really great perimeter build that can defend. I think you should have a lot of fun with this one. So for the takeovers, I just chose limitless range. You know, he's the one who invented the deep range three. You know, Damian Lillard might have perfected it. He shoots at a really high clip from deep, but Steph Curry was the first one that showed us we could shoot from there. So definitely limitless range, and also spot up precision. He's really good at just using his handle to get open and just spot up from three. So I think those two best represent Steph. So as you can see, you've built a playmaking shot creator with shades of Steve Nash, Fred VanVleet, and Steph Curry. So these there if you like that. So I'll take a look at the badges. So for finishing, I think the main ones, you can only do layups, so you probably just want to prioritize the layup badges. So Slither Finish is probably the best one. And then you probably want a mix of Giant Slayer and Fearless Finisher. And then with the extra badge point, you may just want Unstrippable, just as a handy badge to have on bronze. So you are limited at finishing. It's probably only going to come into play on fast breaks. So these badges should get you through and help you score some out the back layups. Now shooting, this is really where the build's going to shine. So we definitely want badges like Circus 3s, Deadeye, Grand Machine, you know, Lucky 7, you know, Golden State plays 7-second offense at times. We definitely want Hot Zone Hunter, Catch and Shoot, you know, we want Chef, that's why we got the 96 3-point shot, Limitless Spot Up, Sniper, and then the rest is like, I think you can prioritize a lot of perimeter badges if there's things that you are really good at using. So, you know, Rhythm Shooter, or, you know, Stop and Pop. If you're really good at Circus 3s, you may just put that Hall of Fame and Chef Hall of Fame. That could be a really great layout. You may want to put Slithery Off-Ball Bronze. That's a really handy badge to have bronze. So there's a lot here to do. You can get a lot of gold badges and some Hall of Fame ones as well. So you should have no problem building a layout here. Now for playmaking, we definitely want really great playmaking badges. You know, Bullet Passer. You may want Dimer, Glue Hands, Needle Threader, Quick First Step, Unpluckable Gold is fantastic. You want Quick Chain. You definitely want things like Handles for Days, you know, Downhill just to help on fast breaks. Tight Handles I think is a really handy badge to have. I do notice a difference when I put it on. And you know, you've still got 5 left, so you can upgrade things to gold, you know, Glue Hands just to help on catch and shoots. Quick Chain with the dribbling, you know, you've still got 2 left. You might want to put on Downhill up a bit more. You might want Handles for Days at Hall of Fame. So that could be a really great layout for playmaking. Now on defense, you probably just want things to help you defend your man. So, you know, Gold Clamps, Gold Pick Dodger, Gold Pickpocket. You know, you've still got 4 left. You can put Interceptor on Silver, Tireless Defender to help with stamina, and then something like a Menace just to help with, if they've got a couple of bronze badges or something like that, it will lower them. So that could be a really great layout on the defensive end. All in all, that's the build. I really hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great day.